Hey up lads and lasses, how's it doing? Hyplad here, and I'm back, yes, back with another video. And this video is a replacement for the last one, which I bought off eBay and then lost it in the post. So, without further ado, let's do this shit. This video, I have my book of words, because it's going to be my predictions video. If you watched the last video, I explained when, like, I wanted to do this with a bunch of people, and it was pretty much impossible to get the people I wanted all on the same day. So this is delayed by like 3 months. So I wrote this in January. I think there's a couple of things missing in here, but it's okay. We'll manage. So first thing I am going to do, because there's a few pages. First, I'm going to go to first. Get it? No? Sorry. So, I would just say some of the things that's already started to happen, may have already predicted, or it's slightly correct, if that makes sense. So, just pretend it's in January, when I wrote this, and then go from there. So, 34 new StreetDecks that we got for the 1 and 6. Most of them have arrived. They would cascade 32450, 60, 66 to 73, that's 10 of those. Back to Bramley. And 370, 35, 609, 12 and 13, as well as the other B7Ls. I'm not 100% on a lot of numbers. I think 66329 is one of them. And 66345 might be another one. Maybe. I lose track with all them, they're just random ones came up. Anyway, they probably go to Bradford. And 66715 and 88, as well as 370 21 to 27 would go to Huddersfield. There's 9 of those. And 32697 would go to Halifax to join the rest of those. Bramley would withdraw their floor lines 60172, 600, 66 and 67, 602, 12, 13 and 14, and the remaining 610s. I think 610, 29, 34 maybe, 35, 36, 37, 38 maybe, 610, 40 maybe, 41. I lose track of them as well. So many of them have disappeared. So they'd be withdrawn. I predict that 70 Scania CNG or CBG biogas E400 cities would arrive. That's a rumour I've heard anyway. That Scania ADL buses are coming for the guided routes, so I worked it out. You'd probably need 70, 22 for Hunslet for the 7 series, and 48 for Bramley for the 40s and the 56s. Maybe 19s, 64s, whatever. So the hybrids would then be cascaded onto the 33s. And the Gemini 2s could go onto the 42s, or whatever they have, since that's not happened now. And in turn, replacing 12 vehicles, which are the 06 plates, 370, 36 to 44 and 60 to 62. They will go to Bradford as well. And 37123 to 32, there's 10 of those, would go to Halifax for the 508 to upgrade the buses on there. And 35202 to 209 could be repainted green for the 28s to 29s and 97s to complement the new vehicles. At Bramley, 32431 to 52, there's 22 of those, and 32460 to 73, 14 of them, will be transferred and split between Bradford, Halifax and Huddersfield for school services mostly, to replace the LX400s. 37645 to 66 could have their guide wheels removed, as they wouldn't need them, and the B7Ls and Solars that are still at Bramley, and the B6s would either be withdrawn or cascaded elsewhere within the fleet. 7 octane metro deckers could also come this year. We are awaiting park and ride vehicles, and the metro decker was quite successful, so we could get a bunch of those for PR1 to PR2, releasing 3.5 to 10 to 13, which could be repainted green for the 28, 29 and the 97, so join the rest. And 362, 76 to 78. And one of those is, I think 76 is in standard Olympia following its RTC it had not too long ago. Nobody were injured, so it's alright. Yeah, it came back from players, had its wrap took off, and had a full repaint into Olympia, so yeah, that might be going. But if not, normal service. The old X84 buses, 376, 68, 72, could be repainted into the blue and gold livery that we like for X98 and X99, since that seems to be the only main express service that hasn't really had any attention. 37673 could be sent off to be repainted into a heritage livery and then covered up for a reveal later in the year. Sunday the 24th of June, Hunslet hosts their first open day celebrating 10 years of their operation since Kirksrother Depot closed in 2008. I think it was June 11, 2008, something like that, and Hunslet Park opened. On this day, there'll be stalls and rides and things like that. And then 37673 would then get an official reveal in the Leeds Tramways livery, celebrating 180 years of Leeds buses. And then down one side you could have a few of the latest vehicles parked up, so you'd have some StreetDecks in each livery. Next 84 MMC, new Scania E400 City and the Park and Ride Metro Decker. So they'll be all on display along with some vintage buses, as well as some bus rides through the Wash and over to town and City Square as well, for a little short service. As well as some services around Leeds, some heritage buses on there. You could have 370, 48, 373, 100, 376, 73, 75 and 37732. They're all the heritage vehicles around West Yorkshire to be parked up together for the first time ever for pictures. So they could do that. Everybody has a good time that day. And yeah, it's a good success. So that's what I have for first. I'm going to go to Samsung next. So I'm going to try and do back and forth between buses and some other stuff. So Samsung could reveal the Note 8 and Note 8 Plus in some new shiny colours. The S8 and S9 gets announced, and it has, and it's been revealed. It's been released, I should say, not revealed. The A series gets a new line of models for 2018 because they get an upgrade every year as well. And a new gear product, either a watch or some headphones. Do I have headphones? I do. They're not quite gear though, but there we go. There's some headphones. They're level. But there's like Gear Icon X, which came out, I think, last year. Could be wrong there. I'm sure they came out last year, but they're like the little wireless ones, so we could see them come out this year. Just to throw this in as well, Pixar released some more singles this year, as well as an album at the end of the year, including Baby and Won't Forget You from last year, as well as a new Christmas track, and she'll announce a best of CD next year, celebrate 10 years of her music, so we could see that. Moving on to Arriva, they will be ordering plenty of new buses. 10 Enviro. What words Enviro? Enviro 400 MMCs. That's what I wanted to say. For the 229. Cascading all the VDLs that are on there, the 1500s, onto the 268s, making that just all 268s. And the 400s that are on there could be refurbished and repainted into the new livery, have some new seats, things like that. Spare USBs. that sort of thing. They would also order a whole bunch of E200 MMCs. Some of them can go on to the 209, 220, 223, that sort of thing, to replace the Eclipses to make that route Euro 6 as well. To comply with the ultra low emission zone. There we go. So, yeah. I lost my plate there. So, small E200 MCs could come for the 757 to replace the Versas to make Flying Tiger Fleet all Enviros. The Versas, I don't know what they could do with those, because they'll probably send them to Halifax, or Elland, to send them for the X58 service to Rochdale. I think there's 2 Versas on there already. I think one of them, or even both of them, are demos. So that could be a full Versa route. Moving on to Nintendo, ignoring the Direct we recently had. The new games that have been announced like last year, like the Yoshi game, the Metroid and things like that, the first third-party games would all get released as they were announced. We've seen a new line of Amiibo to be released. A separate Direct for Mario Kart Tour to explain things like how much it cost, the release date, and to give us a good look at what the game would look like. New hardware announced to be released sometime, possibly next year or year after. They could release either a Switch Mini, a VR for the Switch, or even because they're expanding into the mobile games thing, they could release an actual Nintendo phone. The 2DS and the 3DS systems to stop production next year, with the exceptions of some special editions. Try to say that drunk. Games to gradually stop, with the focus now being on the Switch. Moving on to moving on to Transdev. Yeah. So the last bit of my predictions video will be first for Rosso, new Versas to come as part of the new investment that are coming this year for Rosso to upgrade the fleet. So they'd buy a whole bunch of Versas for the 464, which will get its own route identity, and maybe even a renumbering. And the 467 and 468, which have now, because first Bolton I think it is, have took off the service. I think it's between Bolton and Rochdale. So Transdev has stepped in, and it's now every 10 minutes along there. So 467, 468 probably maybe get renumbered as well, and then we'll get some branding for that with some new vehicles perhaps. Services, the whole Rosso network could be having a full reshuffle, so there's not as many services. Possibly some new numbers, maybe a brand name of Rosso Rovers, which sounds quite good. They'll withdraw all the oldest vehicles, like the darts and things like that, and new ones perhaps refurbed with Wi-Fi, USB, that sort of thing. You know, the usual stuff. And some of the singles to be cascaded to York. Speaking of which, the York and Country brand officially gets launched once all the fleet is repainted. Coastline 422-424, which are the 11 plates, and 425 to 429 are replaced with 3642 to 3649. The 11 regs are repainted into Paradise North, and the 62 plates to transfer to Keighley for Dalesway and repainted into that livery. The airline increases to every 20 minutes Monday to Saturday daytime, and the Versas from the Dalesway would go on to them repainted red. Those ones being 238, 239, 241. Some more Gemini 3s would arrive, this time for Burnley, to receive an upgrade for the X43 Whichways in a silver and black livery. There'd be 3650 to 3668. And the B9s could transfer to Blackburn for the Red Express and to York for the Citizat to displace all the old 36 hitch, which could get their retirement, which was probably longer now. York or Rosso will either one of those will host the open day. In Harrogate, the 7900s will arrive and we'll have the fleet numbers 7900, 7909, replacing the Versas, which could move to York, and they'd replace Renowns as well. So yeah, that's about it for my predictions for this year. We'll see how many of those come true. Thank you, Book of Words. Without you, this wouldn't have been possible. So yeah, let me know what you think, or if you have any predictions for yourself. Obviously some of those are now going to be different. So yeah, I'll probably do another video at the end of the year to see how many I've got right there and what other things happen in the year. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and as always, have a damn good one. Hi, Plaid.